Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Hungry Hippo. I'm a support main and YouTuber. So, the e-boy in me, who likes to play the Enchanter supports, is crying a little bit today because of all these things we're hearing about for the Enchanter nerfs. Now, it may not be as bad as it seems, but they are substantial nerfs. So I want to go over them a bit. And I want to start by looking into win rates, because I'm kind of wondering in some ways why they're doing some of these. Alright, so Janna I can see, like 52% might be a little too high, but you know, there are also nerfs being aimed at Soraka, who I think is right where you would want her to be, 50%. Lulu's under 50, and Karma is like 48, which is pretty bad. So, I don't know. I get that it's been Enchanter meta for a while, and that frustrates a lot of people. But similarly, if you're a carry, do you not want to be saved from the 3 assassins and bruisers on the other team? So, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. So let's go ahead and dive right in and look at the changes here. Alright, so scrolling through some of the other stuff that I'm not really going to cover, going right to the Enchanter stuff. Ardent Sensor getting nerfed by 2%, the healing and shielding power. So, you know, stats add up. That's not a ton, but it's definitely a little bit. Athene's Unholy Grail is actually getting buffed, which is good news for me. So, especially in light of this patch, I would shift more towards Soraka and Sona, and those both make really good use of the Grail. Forbidden Idol, I think this is like, holy shit, a really big nerf. The cooldown reduce CDR from 10% to 5%, and the shielding and healing from 8 to 5. Oof, that's like cutting that item's power in half. That's substantial. There's no doubt about that. Mikhail's Crucible, cut at 5% off the healing and shielding there. Redemption, cutting that healing and shielding down. And like somebody else had mentioned that I read online, Redemption, the heal stacks multiplicatively from healing and shielding power, so reducing that is going to reduce the overall impact of the heal. So that kind of sucks. Let's see. So they're lowering the movement speed on Celerity, but increasing the ratio. So, Alright, so that's the main thing I want to cover there. Now, moving on to some updates they've also done is maybe the more important stuff. So Janna's shield is going to be decaying over 5 seconds, which means that it's kind of like a Locket of the Iron Solari. So you'll see it go up, and it's going to go beep. And the reason I think this shield is different from the others is because part of the point of the spell is to give the person an AD boost, an AD steroid, and it'd be a little not fair to her kit if that just went away. So the shield will decrease in strength, but they'll still get the bonus AD, which makes sense. So then Karma's shield reduced from 4 to 2.5. Lulu's from 6 to 2.5. I'm not sure why it was ever 6. That's way too long. But Lulu's shield isn't even that strong. So a lot of the time it definitely didn't last 6 seconds. Then Oriana's shield, was kind of surprised they hit her too. And then the other stuff, their hot fixes to Talia, etc. So, alright. I get it. And I can kind of see it. So here's why I'm not as worried. A lot of the time, the higher up you get in elo, you're just going to be shielding right before they take damage. You're not like throwing out shields willy-nilly. So, in that sense, I don't think it does anything. But I kind of think it would be more fair if they increase the shield amount, especially for Janna's to benefit from how it's just going to decrease really quickly. So, I guess I'm trying to see Riot's logic. Like, do they think that there's counterplay here and that if you see the shield go up, you just stop attacking? Like, that's not really reasonable. Like, if a Blitzcrank hooks you, you're going to shield right then because that's when they're going to take a damage. Or if somebody's, you know, shot a nuke, like if you've got Lulu on one side and Janna on the other and the Janna just W'd your carry, the Lulu's going to shield right then and that's going to stop the damage. So, yeah, I guess it's a nerf and they want it to be more precise. So it may not make the biggest difference at the end of the world, but the nerfs to the items are bad. And overall, it's just, I don't know, it's a reduction in power, which nobody likes to see for the main champions. But yeah, I guess we'll see where we end up. I already feel like, yeah, the enchanters can be really strong, but in the same breath, like if you have a Fed Talon or a Fed Master Yi, and you think like your one shield or whatever that you throw up can save them, and it'll just be worse after this patch. So I guess that's what Riot wants in some ways. They want a flashy, like assassin-y kind of meta, with lots of plays and less about the safe, kind of boring, like fight around your carry, have a strong team fight kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. In sum here, I'm not super concerned. I think they're bad. I would prefer that they probably didn't happen, but at the same time, I think hopefully Sona will end up being okay, Soraka will end up being okay, and I assume the other ones won't be that bad. But so all the e-girl haters, it looks like you got your wish, but at the same time, they're still going to be there, you know, preventing people from dying, and people are still going to cry no matter what. So anyway, alright, so hopefully that catches you guys up to speed. Peace out, have a good one, good luck on the Rift. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, see ya.